Hi everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. It's Sunday evening, nearly 8 o'clock, bloody hell. I've already been out dashing and grubbing and Ubering. As you turn down more Ubers than I can count. Way too many Walmart orders and I don't do Walmart. No matter how much they bloody will want to pay me. Anyway, done a few Grubhub orders just now. Picked up for the Mint, our favourite place, and took it over to Blue Springs. Done a couple of orders there, where I encountered a bloody lizard at the last one. It was up by the lake over there somewhere, and delivered to this house, and went to walk up the steps, and there's a bloody great lizard run down the steps. It was rather unexpected. Anyway, so yeah, it's not been too bad. We haven't really tried it tonight. I got out a bit later than I expected. I must have worn myself out doing video editing or something last night, because I didn't get up till late. Not sure why. Anyway, done some stuff and then got out of the house. So yeah, dropped quite a few the Walmart orders. Actually, all of the Walmart orders, because I just don't want to deal with Walmart. And Uber's now taking it on here in the area. Now I suppose DoorDash has dropped doing Walmart. So yeah, but Uber is taking it on a big scale, it seems. I mean, we sit over by the Mint area, which is opposite near one of the Walmart shops, and it is absolutely crazy there. I think if it carries on too much, I'm just going to end up doing Uber for a while, because I really don't want to know about bloody Walmart. And just like when they had it on DoorDash, it was just not enough money. I mean, it was all lowball orders. I don't know what in the world possesses that they think that the drivers are going to actually make any money. It's absolutely ridiculous. Uber people, whoever, just need to sort themselves out. It's absolutely bloody ridiculous. And I saw someone else had posted one that they'd had not too far away, and that was another Walmart order from Uber, and it was like 38 miles, I think, 38 and a half miles, I think it was, for $18. How the bloody hell do you think a driver is going to make money doing that? It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, right, so going back out again, I just stopped at QT for a few minutes, and then we're going back further into Lee Summit. We're actually here on Woods Chapel Road, and then we'll go over to near the Mint again and see what takes place give it a couple of hours. I've got to be up early in the morning, so it won't be out too late. I thought that was a dog in the bloody car next to me. It's a couple of dozy flipping birds flapping a bloody bit of paper about or something. Alright, well, that'll do for now. I'll finish up the video later. I've still got Saturdays to edit, or yesterday's to edit and put on there. I didn't do anything on Friday. Went out on Friday. It was pissing it down with rain. I don't mind the rain, but I just get fed up with the dipsticks that are out there driving in it that haven't got a clue. And also what orders were coming through weren't worth a toss anyway, so I didn't bother with it. I didn't even switch any. The only thing I switched on was DoorDash and Uber, and they were just coming out with stupid orders, so I just didn't even bother to take a picture of the mileage. I did actually take pictures of the declined stuff, but really wasn't all that bothered. I just wanted to see, just in case something came in that was halfway decent, but nothing was. Alright, I'll finish this up a bit later and we'll get going. Alright, Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a fun night and earning well. Cheers. Ta-da. Hey everyone. Oh, what a night. Okay, so when I ended the first part of the video for tonight, Sunday, I was only going to do another couple of hours, and at that time it was about 8 o'clock, I think. It's now nearly midnight. Okay, so yeah, it ended up being a fairly busy night. I was going to give up about 10 o'clock. We was also, oh, excuse me, we was at a Quick Trip, buying some snacks and a drink, and just gonna head home, and an Uber order came in for Whataburger, and all I can say about Whataburger in Lee Summit is it's you know, the last time I went to Whataburger in Lee Summit, man, we've only tried Whataburger once ourselves. It was over in Independence. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was out dashing at that time. It had been another long night, and anyway, I'm still trying to figure out what the sensation is that people were going for on that. But anyway, sorry, oh bloody hell. Anyway, so Whataburger, this order comes in. Someone wants to pay quite a bit of amount to go deliver out to Greenwood. So yeah, the last time I went to Whataburger, or the first time that I went to Whataburger in Lee Summit, it was during the day, and service was not that brilliant. Let's say that. Let's just say that. And it was so not brilliant that I said I would never ever go back again. Anyhow, this order comes in tonight, and it's paying a substantial amount, and so we wasn't too far away from it, so I said, okay, it's later at night, I'll give it a go. Sorry for the yawning, I'm absolutely shagged out. Anyway, so I get over there, and I'm already wondering what have I done to myself doing this. So we get over there, and I go in, and there's a couple other people waiting in there, and so already I'm not really sure what I've done to get even more. But I get finally someone comes out, this young woman there, and I says to her, I'm here for Uber, picking up for this lady, and she just looked at it and went, that was it. Okay. And then someone else walks in behind me, and they go and do it. So okay, I'm just going to stand over here then. And I starts talking to this bloke. I said, you here? Door dashing or whatever? Nah. He says, I've been dashing all night. He says, I bloody hate. He says something else. He says, I hate coming here. I absolutely hate. He says, I don't know why I come here. He says, every time I come in here, I'm here for 30 to 45 minutes. I said, I ain't going to be waiting anywhere near to that, mate. Not a bloody chance in hell. So anyway, still vipping, carrying on and waiting, and then out comes this girl at some stage. And she comes out, and she's got some food in her hand, and she's saying some name. None of us can hear her, and we're really not that far away from her. I mean, maybe even 3 foot. And she couldn't hear her, and finally she spoke up a bit more, and it was no one in there. It was a DoorDash order, so probably someone just got fed up and walked out. unassigned it or whatever. So I continue to talk to this bloke, and he says, I actually hate coming here. And he'd been dashing all night, and he's just stopped in there to get himself something to eat. I said, well, you hate coming here, but you came in here for your own food. And I said, I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree, mate, but surely you would have thought about that a bit more. Anyway. Oh, and then he went off about me bloody accent or whatever. And yeah, he was not happy waiting there, and then the girl came out. I don't know how many people were working there. When I walked in there was someone dressed in orange. I think that's what their uniform colour is, orange or red. I was in the dining room, not doing anything. I think just standing around. But what do I know? And then they disappeared. I don't know where they went. Maybe they quit. I don't know. And then, but I couldn't really see many people working in there. I couldn't see towards the back. So is it that short-staffed at this place, or is the food right at the back? Either way, I will say that the level of service and is absolute shite. There is no two. For a partially owned local company, Whataburger in Lee Summit is absolute crack. There's no vipping two ways about it. I don't know if it's just the night crew or not now. Is it all the time? I don't know. We go past there, sometimes there's lines of traffic, sometimes there's not. There's no one in there. Whereas when the blasted place was opening, there was lines and lines of traffic going there. I don't know, but all I know is it needs some structure. If there's no management in there, this was the young woman that we was all dealing with. I don't know how old she was, but she didn't look too old. That's not to say that any of the younger people haven't got any brains behind them, but they do need a management there. And I'm getting fed up with this. I'm getting fed up with seeing these bloody places, like these fast food companies. They're grabbing everyone they can to work at these places, but they don't have a management. Maybe they'll employ one of the younger kids as a manager, but it's just absolutely ridiculous. They need someone who knows what they're doing. They need someone who can actually look after them, tell them the way to do things, be there to actually do something. It doesn't matter. I mean, bloody Whataburger's a 24-hour shop, isn't it? A restaurant. I mean, you can't expect these people just to jump in there and expected to do the job. They probably don't know half of what they're doing. They don't know half of what to expect. I mean, you need someone in there, and Taco Bell is another bloody one. They have all these kids in there. I mean, they're barely out of school, and they expect them to bloody well run these bloody places because these blasted corporate places don't have the brains to bloody well get a management in there. If you haven't got a manager to bloody well manage it, then close the bloody place down, because all it's doing is just being a hindrance to the area. Close it. Take these kids out and put them into another restaurant where they've got a bloody manager. A manager that bloody well knows how to run a restaurant. And again, it's not having a go at the kids. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And they may not even just be kids. It's people that are just taken on working at these places but really don't know how to run them. I don't know how to run one. I'm not going to profess to say that I know how to run them. But I know that you need a manager there or someone that knows what the bloody hell they're doing to actually keep it all running. Know someone that can keep the bloody kitchen running properly and just manage it all. I mean, I've been in several of these restaurants, and you just got these kids that are running it, or people that don't know what they're doing, and it's not through the fault of their own. It's for the fault of the companies that are hiring them. They need to put some structure behind them, and this is the problem with all these bloody wait times at all these restaurants. It's just beyond a joke. This is one reason. Well, this is another reason why I don't really like doing the fast food places, or even not the fast food places. It's the chain restaurants. I like to go to the local shops. Although we do have some in places in the Lee Summit area that Pizza Up we know is a chain place all the way through, but Pizza Hut and Lee Summit up at the 291 by Deerbrook Street, that one's well run. There's no question about it. That one's well run. If I go in there, sometimes I have to wait, but it's only for a few minutes. But they've got management and people that have been there for a long time. How long, I don't know, but they've been there as long as I've been doing this flipping craziness for. We've got people that, there's other restaurants, just the local family-owned restaurant, Mint Sushi, the filling station, all of them and where we got China 88 and China King and so, well, maybe not China King, but China 88 and some other ones. I mean, you don't need. We need more flipping family-owned places to do these things. Okay, Chicomo's. Yep, that's a new one. They just started. Anyway, so they're not a chain, but they're a family-owned place. They've only just started up in Lee Summit, down there on Colburn Road. I'm trying to think of a few others. It's late at night, forgive me. But we just need more family-owned places. Maybe not family-owned places, but smaller run companies. It don't need all these so-called fast food places. Jack in the Box. Went a Jack in the Box before the weekend or over the week. Before the weekend, I think it was. Oh, that was another one I'd been to before, and the Jack in the Box in Lee Summit. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. And I didn't ever want to go back there again, but someone wanted to pay a bunch of monies to pick up an order and take it to him. Hell yes, I'm going to do it. But if I get there and there's a long line, or it's going to be way too long of a wait, then I'm not going to sit there. But anyway, they were paying quite a bit, so I sat there. I mean, I've sat at these local restaurants, locally owned restaurants too. And Mint Sushi, Valentine's Day this year. Well, I wasn't doing it last year, but anyway, when I picked up on Valentine's Day, I drove up there for the first time that night, or that afternoon, whatever it was, and it was packed. It was absolutely packed. There was drivers waiting and waiting. But you know what? And I feel like most of the drivers that were in the Lee Summit area that day, whether they were Uber, Grubhub or DoorDash, whichever, And there was people that were there private people just picking up for themselves. I think there was 12 or 15 drivers out there, and people there picking up their food. But everyone understood it's a small restaurant. And the guy, I got to admit, they got this young fella in there, I guess he's the son. They're a very nice family. And he would come out and he would say, "Oh, I'm sorry," apologise and everything, but kept everybody in the know as regards what was going on. I mean, he had it under control. And everyone was fine. I mean, we knew what the wait time was. I texted my customer and told them. I mean, actually, I had two that I was picking up for. And everyone knew that there was a wait. And the customers were fine with that. They knew that it was a smaller restaurant and they were happy to wait. Oh, well, I don't know if they were happy to wait, but anyway, they knew that they understood. But you go to the likes of, let's say, Taco Bell, for example, or what's that bloody place? Jack in the Box, and you expect it to be done. And why do we expect it to be done? Because it's in the title where it says it's fast food. I understand there's a staff shortage somehow. I honestly don't know why there's a staff shortage. Where are all the kids that have come out of school? Where are they even being trained to go in these places? Hell no, we know that's wrong. No, but I think you just need to knock some of these fast food places on the head. Whataburger, for the most part, certainly in Lee Summit, just seems to have been a waste of time. Jack in the Box, from what I've seen a few times that I've been past there, they don't ever seem to be very busy whenever I've driven past there, but there you go. I don't know why. Who else is? I don't know. I think they've all got their traits, but sometimes they get a good crew in. I mean, you give them a chance again, and you're over in that direction, and one comes in for Taco Bell, for example, and it's real good. And you go in, it's really, really good. You're in there, you're out of there. What about Sonic in Greenwood? That one down on 150. It seemed like it was the only one in the area that would run mobile orders all over the place. We had some down on off of Woods Chapel Road, that one. Ralph Powell Road, I think it's on. But anyway, they done a few, but they did nothing like what they do down in Sonic on the Greenwood. And they had a great team. They would do it, but all of a sudden it seems to have changed there. I'm not sure what's gone on, but it seems to be a lot slower. We actually had several orders from there tonight, and we'll say several, a couple of orders from there, I think it was, and they've definitely gotten slower, and they seem to have less people there. I don't know if it's because it's a Sunday night or what, but no, I mean, we've been in there. Well, I've been in there several times this week, and it's just not been as good as usual. I don't know why, but I mean, they do get stuff out, but it's a lot slower. But they do seem to take on all a lot more of the orders for the area, and I think they just got a much better management now. But anyway, that's my rant. Whataburger just needs to certainly needs to get some structure behind it, and it's a bloody new restaurant. It only opened this year, didn't it? Yeah, sure, it only opened it weren't too long ago it opened, but it's should be a lot better than what it is. Should be a heck of a lot better. Anyway, that's it. I mean, for the rest of the night, I did quite a bit of running around, doing some orders up and down steps. Ran into a new dasher. She'd only been dashing for 3 nights. She does it part-time, just something to do after work, get some more cash in and that. And then she said that she was disappointed, I think, the first night that she did it, because there wasn't a lot of monies really to be made. And I said, well, you know, you don't have to take every order. And then she went, yeah, I know now. And I said, oh Christ, don't take all the 250 orders. You're never going to make no money on that. And I guess she'd learned her lesson on that on the first night. And I gave her a couple of tips, and hopefully that will help her along as well, of stuff to do. Anyway, right, so that's enough for me, I think. I've babbled on and moaned quite a bit now. This is going to be rather a long video, I apologise. Of course, I'll put in the declines. Actually, there was quite a few bloody declines I did tonight. But yeah, we got that. I didn't get a picture of the lizard that had been shot down the stairs. I kind of jumped back a little bit when I saw that. I went to deliver at one house. I don't know if you remember from the previous video. I don't know how much I touched on it, because I can't remember that far back. But as I went to deliver to a house in Blue Springs, a lizard come running down the steps as I was about to walk up them. Not what one expects. And anyway, it shot down under a Jeep that was parked there. And anyway, didn't expect that. I can't remember what else we had during the night. Except bloody where was it? Someone had ordered the Sonic. They'd ordered far too much from the Sonic. Big bloody it was the Whataburger, excuse me. Bad Ray. Okay. Whataburger, when they'd picked up that order, there was quite a few. There's 3 big drinks and that, and I had to ask the girl, can you give me a tray to put these in? So she reluctantly gave me a tray, and then also pushed it through the drink that had spilt on the table, on the counter, and then handed me a bag that had one of the handles that were broke on it. I wasn't going to bother anymore. I was done with there, and I'm done with going into Whataburger, actually, to go to hell as far as I'm concerned. Or maybe they're already at it. I know there was several other drivers there and people that were waiting that were not happy, I know that. But anyway, so I picked these drinks up and went to put them in the car. I mean, they wouldn't fit in my drink holder. I've got a cooler bag in the back that I can zip drinks into, but these ones were too small. They were that big. They were too big to go into that. And they can normally put some really big drinks in it. I think the Route 66 drinks go in those ones, in that bag. But anyway, it wouldn't go in that, so tried to put them over and get my wife to hold the drinks, but unfortunately they wouldn't fit in that bloody tray too well, and some of it spilled over onto my seat, onto the driver's seat. Oh man, just scratching the back. And so I wasn't too happy about that. I mean, it was only a little bit, the lid wasn't on properly is what it was. But that was what they should have expected that. Anyhow, we got hold of that and figured that out. I mopped up the seat a bit, and I guess my jeans mopped up the rest. And then, yeah, and put the food in a hot bag. Has got lots of hot bags in the car, in the van, of different sizes and such. So food's always delivered hot or cold, whichever it needs to be delivered as. As it comes as, and that's how it gets delivered. Anyway, finally got it to the customer, and I apologised that for the length of time that it had taken. She already knew what the restaurant was like. That's bad. That's bad that your restaurant is known for being that crap, basically. But they still wanted the food from there, so I guess it was worth paying some fool to go zip and pick it up for you, and that fool was me. But they paid well, so. And they actually paid even better. I saw that after all. I just looked at that. Anyway, and thank you to them for that. That was very nice of you. She came out and picked up the food because she had a big dog there apparently, and she didn't want the driver to be scared of the dog. Yeah. She obviously didn't know what the driver was like coming in, because I would have been happy with the dog. As long as it wasn't going to eat me, I was fine. Anyhow, so that's it. I think I'm done now, possibly. Don't think of anything else, Ray. So, yeah, I put all the decline stuff in there and whatever else I've got to share for tonight's Flipping Madness. And sorry for the lengthy video on this one. Not sure if anyone ever learns anything from my videos, except for don't go to Whataburger. At least that's your learning for tonight. And alright, so I'll get this one together. Hopefully I'll have it up within a couple of days. And there'll be more videos. Hopefully one day I'm actually going to keep flipping videos on a daily basis. I'm doing it on a daily basis, but last night I done 6 days. No, actually I missed a day, so 5 days of videos I edited and put on there. Maybe that was why I was so tired and didn't get to sleep till late. But anyway, I didn't get started to work late. Alright, enough. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone's still awake after watching this. If you have found your way through all the madness of me babbling on, then thank you. I apologise. And that's it. I'll be back on here again soon, and I hope you all have a fun time, a stress-free time, and earn lots of money in between. Or if you're a customer, DoorDash customer or whoever, Uber or Grubhub that watch these videos, hope you've had good service. And don't go to Whataburger. Alright, cheers, ta-da.